Hi, babies. If you need an answer right now, then this reading is for you. Just hold your question in your mind as I'm like shuffling, and let's see what the cards have to say for you. We've got the first two cards that came, or three cards that came out. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. That's interesting. The Seven of Swords. So you are really trying to like hold on to some money. Something is being presented to you. Yeah, something's being presented to you, and you're really trying to hold on to like a previous situation because you're not sure. Something having to do within the material world. I don't think this is about love. It might turn into love, but in this moment that you feel like maybe there's something that's not being shown to you or not that's being hidden. And it is possible, we'll get some clarity on that, but like it is possible that there's something that's like being hidden away from you, having to do with like a financial offer. So you're just like moving really slowly and like carefully and thoughtfully, and I think that's a good plan. And if in this moment you're not moving carefully and thoughtfully, then I think you should. All right, let's get a couple more cards in terms of like what the energies around this situation are. Ooh. We've got the Ten of Wands. So there's this sense of difficulty, but like with whatever this situation is, there's this possibility that there could be some way something is sneaky or you have to be sneaky about something. But through all of that, like that kind of being strategicness, there's this opportunity to end a cycle of difficulty, to finally be able to like put down something that's been very hard. So maybe you've had this debt and there's this possibility for like a new job or something, and you're just concerned about the work politics, for instance. But that's going to lead to you being able to have some financial freedom. So we've got the Queen of Cups. So there is this energy of like you coming from a place or moving into a place of like love and creativity, and like the difficulty that the situation is bringing in the moment, and the way you have to kind of like watch out and like just hold on to your money. You have to budget, or like you have to find a sense of stability within yourself through maybe like it is being handed to you, but through that there might be some snakes in the grass. But if you can handle all of it, then there is an opportunity for you to be happy, because the Queen of Cups is a happy card. It's a card where we're like in our power of like gentleness, and like life is easier. And there's this sense of change that's happening right now. The Eight of Cups is this change, but it's a change of walking away, but with maybe not wanting to, or I don't even say not wanting to, but there's just this part of you that feels very nostalgic, or like you're gonna miss so much of the previous situation. And clarifying that Eight of Cups, we've got the Four of Swords. So by ending this difficulty, it's like all of the cards are saying it's going to lead you to this place where you're happy, even though you might miss some of it. You might feel like you're holding on to the previous situation a little bit because maybe you just feel a little stuck, but like it's actually going to lead you to a place of, because the Four of Swords is like safety, it's rest, it's recovery, it's healing, it's just being able to like chill out after while you're preparing for doing something amazing. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Well, let's find out a little bit more about this like energy that you might need to be strategic with. The Devil. Okay. Yeah. So whatever the situation is, somebody is definitely like not happy about it, and they might even be trying to sabotage it. I don't want to put like, I'm not that kind of reader who's like, oh, you have the devil and now like these horrible things are coming to you. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like sabotage could be even like your own emotional sabotage. If you have like imposter syndrome, that could be self-sabotage. Or maybe a parent doesn't want you to move away, and so maybe they're like hiding your college applications. I don't know. But there's this sense of whatever you're trying to accomplish, where like there's some difficulty being put into you getting there, but there is the energy from this situation for you to get to the place where you feel happy and safe. And if this is like literal, like physical safety, I want you to know, like the cards are saying, like there's blessings for you to get safe. So do what you need to do to get yourself there. Let's get some messages just in general, like what the cards want you to know about the situation. We've got the Seven of Wands. This is your second seven. And in this situation, I often read this, like, I often will read the seven as this like sacred number, but in this situation, I'm going to read it a little bit more as this potential for turmoil, because you've had a lot, you've had these sevens, you have the devil there. So the spiritual world wants you to know that you are being blessed, you are being helped and protected, because you have this Queen of Cups, but you're, you just want to be thoughtful about how you move through the situation. Watch the things you say. That's really important. Let's get a couple more cards about the energy around, or what the cards want you to know about the situation. We've got the Nine of Wands. You have the Ten of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, it's letting you know, like the cards are letting you know, you are being led out of this difficulty. The 9 and 10 is like, you have the 7, the 9, the 10. You're being guided towards something easier and better, where you're happy and emotionally fulfilled and rested, but you do have to go through this like process, and we've got another 7, another 7 of Swords. So the spirit world is very much, the cards are, which I read from the spirit world, are saying, they just want you to be thoughtful and careful about who you trust and what you say, how you represent yourself, who you represent. All right, just a couple more cards on what the cards want you to know about the energy, about the situation. Got the Daughter of Cups. The Daughter of Cups is the Page of Cups. So there is this moment where you're learning from softness and gentleness and love, and that is coming in, and that is being handed to you. So there is an opportunity, there's some good opportunities right now for you around the situation. You just might have to, go through some some difficulties, or I gotta stop saying that word. You just might have some challenges, some complexities to the situation. All right, sorry about that. I live in Brooklyn, New York, and a helicopter was going by because we have a lot of helicopters here. Anyway, let's get some oracle cards around the energy. We've got Manifest. Tell the universe exactly what you want. So like I said, like there is some really beautiful energy here for you to feel good and for your life to be what you want. You just have to manifest it. But this situation is providing opportunities for like some good stuff. Okay, let's get some more cards. We've got Give It Time, and everything in divine timing. Let things flow. So if you're trying to force the change, that might be some of this like 7 of Swords energy we're seeing, that you're really trying to force it. So trust like spiritual timing. An air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There could be an air sign that helps you, or this could happen during Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius season. And last one before we go, we've got sexuality. Somebody is still figuring themselves out. So I said, I don't think this is for some people this might be a, love reading, but maybe some people are still figuring things out. Or you're figuring things out about the situation in general. All right, anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like this video, hit the like button, or the share button, the subscribe button, or just come back tomorrow, because I post readings just about every day. See you later. Thanks. Bye, babes.